Greetings, fellow YouTubers. Irv Lindsay here. You know, clouds are looking ominous up there on the horizon. I haven't done a gardening update because the gardening series ended, but I do want to show you guys the garden. Some of you might care. So, what I've got here, we went on vacation, and when we went on vacation, I bought a cheap sprinkler system and set it up. It just basically rains on the garden like a light summer rain. And anyway, while I was gone, this thing just went berserk. I don't know if it was the type of water, the regular water. I don't know, guys. Just went crazy. So anyway, here is nasturtiums. These nasturtiums aren't really flowering. I don't know why. But these calendulas, oh my gosh, they've gone nuts. This is what they look like. They've just gone crazy. Look at them. They've doubled in size in 9 days that I was on vacation. Look at this ginormous, I swear it's 3 feet across. I had to cut some of the stems here because it was literally squashing out my bean plants. Now my bean plants left us and then came back because I cut them all down to the lowest node. When you do that, it'll make them start over. So we'll have some beans. And you can see the watermelon, it just took over. The watermelon was to right there when we left 9 days ago. It has gone all the way up and down and around, and it's just taking over. Crazy, guys. Absolutely crazy. I can't believe the squash plant. I just can't believe that. It's just absolutely crazy. Now, let's talk about... this is my one early girl tomato plant. It got damaged by a storm just before I left. I tried my best. It broke right there. I tried my best to bind it with some string, but it's not doing too well. You can see it's withering. It's having trouble getting nutrients. It's got a number of tomatoes. As a matter of fact, it's now reaching for the ground. That might be the best thing for it. Honestly, it'll put out some new roots, and it might survive the process as a vine rather than a tied up staked plant. These are going nuts. That one over there is doing well. I have one more right here. It's not doing well at all. Yeah, guys, it's crazy. I've harvested 3 harvested cucamelons off this so far. This one over here doesn't look as big because it's not. It's not as well. Here's the deal. That one is attached to a teepee, which makes it look more dense. This one is spread out on a tomato cage. Honestly, guys, grow your cucamelons. If you're going to grow them in pots like me, there's no shame in that. Get you a tomato cage. It works great. While I was gone, the birds got into my cherry tomatoes. Wah. But that's okay. They probably would have rotted on the vine anyway, because I was gone for 9 days. These are harvesting almost daily. They're looking like clusters of grapes. Can you guys see them? Yeah, isn't that awesome? I harvested these today. This is a mini bell pepper. They'll get about twice that size right there. Isn't that cool? I don't see any more blooms on this. I sure hope it's not done. I'll have to cut it back to the last node like I did some of its cousins. Yeah, it's doing great. Everything is doing absolutely fantastic. Last thing I want to show you before we talk about potatoes is cucumbers. I got 3 cucumbers out of this when I got back. They were just there, you know. They were just there. They've already been turned into pickles. Refrigerator pickles, my fave. All right. So let me go show you these. Oh, look, you can see there's a squash. This can be ready in another day or 2. Now, I cut back the potatoes because they got hit by some vine borers. They're looking really sad. Unfortunately, I think we harvested all the potatoes out of these that we're going to get. So I think what I'll do is I want to run an experiment. I'm going to see what happens if I just let those grow back. They might not produce more potatoes, but I don't think they were done because I found some little tiny baby potatoes. See, look at that. That one would have grown for another month or 2 at least. So let's just see what happens. I think I'm going to let that one grow, see if it comes back. This I'm going to go ahead and dump out and see if there's any more potatoes in it. This I pulled the remainder of the onions out of today. That is it. That is Irv's garden. It is going wild. I highly recommend Trifecta Plus, which is what I use as my fertilizer. I am going to get some instant fertilizer, just for a little extra dose, but man, I'm telling you, really, the Trifecta Plus was really fantastic. I have used no other fertilizer since I planted. That's it. No, I use a little bit of Osmocote in some places. So that's just a garden update for those of you guys that were wondering. By the time you see this, probably at least a couple of weeks will have passed. So anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate your interest in my garden. Everybody keep fighting the good fight. Enjoy the rest of your week, and hey, I'll see you in the next video.